This podcast episode is brought to you by Itopia Life Herbals, where cannabis and culture combine for a one-of-a-kind experience. Visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from the Canadian Embassy. Also, follow them on IG at Itopia Life or visit their webpage at itopialife.com for the latest info on strains and merch. This part is also brought to you by
Lulu's Holistics. Follow them on Instagram at Lulu's Holistics, and you can check them out at www.lulusholistics.com. And guys, you can use our code the Fix to get 10% off your next purchase.
And a little brain freeze there.
Yeah, a little.
Okay. This part is also brought to you by the book Planet Hurt. Use our code the Fix JA to get yourself that discount on Curly Locks' new book Planet Hurt, the greatest book ever written. Use that code in the description and use the link in the description. That is, and get yourself that discount. All right. Also, I have a big up.
Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique. And you can check them out at 23 West Tradeway in Portmore. And you can use my code Ariane10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase.
Shout out our Patreons, all of them, but shout out DB and Tamagood especially. And of course, we have to plug the merch page. People get the black tee with the white logo, the blue tee with the faded logo, the Fix mask and the Fix mug, as well as the Fix Things merch, all up on our merch site at teespring.com stores the Fix JA.
I want to talk about Derek Jackson. And you know this shit about Derek Jackson.
I even tell about it. I didn't even know who the
So I don't know this person. I just know my fan.
I thought you didn't know about
No,
it.
I don't follow him. I don't know what it is. But it's in the whole shit that come up. I was like, who is this Derek Jackson brother? But apparently he's some relationship expert, and he's very much
him not have books too.
Books about being faithful, and he was talking about
How to be
how
the best
Michael
man.
Jackson is the prepared man and how men can be prepared. Anyways, I follow Lil Duval, and Lil Duval really hates him apparently.
Yeah, the man hilarious.
Because Lil Duval is like, that's why, because he Lil Duval thinks that Derek Jackson is the reason why black women overseas hate
When you say
him.
something disparaging about him too.
I don't know anything specific, but I guess like for everything that Derek would say, Lil Duval will counter it, or anything Duval said, Derek would counter it. So, you know, kind of cause people to be tribal and everything. But anyways, it turns out that Derek Jackson is a cheater, a serial cheater. And he cheated on his wife several times.
Like,
1.3 mil.
Oh, is he? So I'm out there.
So
like
he's
that.
he cheated, and if recently found out he cheated on his wife. But what I find funny, and I guess the question that I want to ask is like, how can we tell the difference between a true, authentic influencer who's like really living them true life, or these phony baloney pieces of shit? Like, how can we tell? Because the key difference between him, like what I said with him, he always tried to present this perfect thing, and another thing too is his age. So he's this young man that I don't know, but if I don't know him exact age, but I want to put him past like 35.
See?
So it's like this young man, and he's this perfect true
wife
person
look
or
young.
whatever. And I'm just
Like,
like,
Javier laugh after the wife in her bonnet.
in her
I
bonnet.
laugh over the two of them, yo.
I'm like, but like, no, seriously. So how can you tell,
look
like,
ridiculous.
how, like, people who you follow? Because I
know
don't
how
really.
you can tell when you see the nigga have him wife in her bonnet and I say, yo, I'm sorry
Hold my
for
head.
cheating. That's
Hold
how you
my
know see
head.
them phony.
Hold my hair, bitch.
I say, you know, shit like that.
You better
She's
smile.
not running.
Shit like that, they can
Better
do
smile
them
at the
phony.
camera.
Yo, hear me I say.
But how you know? How you
Hear
can
me I
tell the
say. You see like
difference?
niggas like this now, because I see some of them video them. Because I follow Lil Duval time. I see a couple of the video them where him post and I make fun of him. But you see niggas like him, when him talk about topics like cheating and them thing, and then him as a man I gotta say I can never forgive
Have no
nigga
sympathy.
no sympathy for men who cheat on their wives
Yeah.
or rated. You see man like that go too hard like that. You say
As a man,
you are-
right?
Yeah.
'Cause me, even
you
as a
are a
woman, I
panderer.
say,
You're doing this because you want enough woman to follow you and to be disciples to you. That is your game, because me don't know how you as a man fear say them thing there so staunch like that,
Yeah.
but how you would you don't have no sympathy for a irritate. That's what the fuck me
And
seeing
look
it. I
at
say.
him now.
Look at him now.
And
Always
apparently,
them people they no jobs.
and apparently he called out John Gray.
Why?
Siv
the
like
pastor.
wickedly for
Pastor.
his indiscretion. I mean, I say what? Because I shade room, me say ask the question, say how you
Clear
just
that
a
out,
call
aye.
about how you how
I
you
nearly do it fair and on my throat.
how you go so hard with John Gray, you know, with his own indiscretion.
Them people that pussy or mark on them forehead, man. May I tell you. You cannot see.
But how
pan
you
them.
know?
It's
because
so
that's why.
hard.
Because with me,
It not so hard.
You not think so?
Nah.
no, because with me, I say, depending on your age, you can't come tell me about fucking wealth.
And
Unless you're
I
full
remember-
on tell me that your mom and dad give you money and da 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 da. Because or you're like you own this company and I can see it and I see it on like legitimate or mainstream publication media talk about your company and what you do.
Yeah.
So like you can't come tell me about wealth building and money and how to make money. Like, no, thank you.
So we're same age.
No, exactly.
I remember when we spoke about it, I think we made brother statement say, yo, we're not going to take advice, life advice from people younger than us.
Or as the same age. No, I'm not.
I kind of retract that.
Why?
I kind of see where, you know, maybe there was some folly in my speech back then. Say, oh, there are some people younger than we that you can take certain advice
Who?
from.
Who? Give me an example.
I'm not. I can't
It
give you
depends
example.
on
It
the-
depends.
on
It depends
what?
on the matter and depends on their life experience. There's a whole heap of people that are younger
Only
that live whole heap of life more than certain people are older than them at a certain age. Now the people them who want to turn that in a guruship now and them thing there. That's where you're saying.
I mean, one-off advice isn't that. I'm not talking about a one-off advice, you know, or like a young person's story becoming an inspiration to
build up
me.
him thing.
But as you rightly said about guruship and expert and whatever,
Yeah,
and you're trying
them
brand
tell
and
you,
market to yourself as some
yeah.
influencer
Because you don't have
extraordinaire.
life
It's
all
like
figured
I
out
will.
too.
I'm not taking. But if it's a one-off person, so people, I've gone to a function for state care, people in state care, and how them, you know, they live in a state care and them come around and them be really super successful and functioning adults. That is inspiration. Me come from a mother with my mother and my brother, and me either at me every minute, but me unhappy. Like me, I say, well, oh shit, like that person can teach me about like their story.
Yeah.
Can teach me about
But alright, do
happiness,
they have
but
a
they
booming
can't.
Instagram page though?
No. That's why I said I was at a function. And then them story
So now that's
inspire
the
me.
difference. Now for them people, them cap.
Yeah.
As the young people would say, them just cap for social media.
That is
Because
it.
are these people that present these perfect front.
Right.
That's what I said.
And them pretentious.
Very pretentious jobs. That's
But
why I
why
say it's
people
not
fall for
that
it?
hard. Because people them want things to believe in. And because them easily susceptible to the facade
You
that
see it
is
all the
social
time with
media.
even memes.
Them exactly.
People, you have people
And
believing in
relationship
them
and
memes,
relationship
Oh.
goes. They want something to
Yeah.
believe in it because for them own situation shitty. But what them need for understand say yo, your situation the same like for them own. It's no different. Them just hide it better. And them just present a facade.
I said the key to
To
look
the
out
people
for
them out
if
there.
they're selling you something. If
That-
them legit,
that too.
like I try push and sell you something. So he was selling his book. He was selling, you know, like he's a relationship counselor and he's selling his book. And I'm like, well, okay, but you're married for 4 years. Like he's married for 4 years, dog. And I push relationship advice.
Yo, one thing me see
I
though.
cheated on my wife.
One thing me see though, when I can look upon a dog and say, yo, props to him. Look like him have him girl trained. Well trained. Say, look at that. Look at her.
You forget that punch them. I don't care. Fuck you.
The girl still looking well, meek and mild. I take being made a fool of very well. Cause she look like a big idiot, you know, but there's a tough girl out there. Look for her
Yeah,
like
because
a
she even
big
did that.
yammer.
She even did a video.
You know what I mean?
She got live and
You
she
know,
just
see her
sound
things, see her,
like
she have her,
she just say a bunch of nothing.
she there on the hostage or something, you see me?
And then you know them love the yeah. So you have to smiling on, honey. You sure you don't need some help, girl? Blink.
Are you trying to have sex with me?
Yo, so Type the man all her on and him just did it the whole time I talk about it. I'm like, yo, this is making me uncomfortable
Man, the girl
and
trained,
not
man.
even me. You see me? Like, and they must say, oh, because God, if God wasn't for this, then God said, and according to this and that and that.
And that too, you know, like, me don't know if me are such a heathen, but don't invoke God
No,
name so
me not
much.
like that.
But the
No
thing
weapon
is-
formed against me shall prosper. And they're like, sis, your husband is the weapon formed against you.
Yo, but it could
Don't
switch our
say-
brother conversation how Christianity make them thing acceptable.
But no, but Christianity trick people how we do people. Like, listen, I'm not I'm not
In
anti
relationships,
God,
you know what I mean?
and I'm not like anti Jesus. Like, I subscribe to the Christian faith, right? But as a young person, I always say like, me not really trust like young people are going like, oh, like I'm over righteous, and it's like you are do some shit where when you know what we know, so you have to present this over religious thing,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm like, yeah, can you stop?
None of them pastor do the same
Like,
thing.
don't
None
do
of
that.
them, you know.
Like, really, like, don't do like you can't say you love God once every month.
But when I eat that, like, don't come try bring a scripture to me, sir, with your cheating bit. Your cheating argument.
You sometimes you think God look at me and say, really, Brick? Really?
More than
once
me
a
not like
month?
the decide when you talk about God.
Yo,
More than I do
Gotta
like
say,
being
I have
decided.
some work to do with that one. And still,
You know what I mean? From the communion conversation.
Yeah.
Last
Once
week,
a
I couple
month.
podcast episodes.
Last week, man.
Once a month.
month.
No, but seriously, like you can invoke him once a month. That's good enough, right?
No, like nothing is wrong with sharing the scripture and talking about God and what He has done for you. But then when you go use that for make it seem for justify
Justify
your actions and then make it look like me I eat that armor really just
I was
nah.
just mad at
Yeah.
God.
But nah,
Okay.
love
Yeah,
God.
jobs. You know, funny.
Alright.
Enough of them girls, what is it, have scripture and then buy up on Instagram and dirty set again.
But this is what I mean myself.
Them girls are the worst. May I tell you, them girls who have scripture in them bio.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Bible verse?
Psalms 23.
That's my there. I
Is
only
it
know
because
Jesus
it's the
wept.
most memorable?
Jesus wept. But that was Matthew? No, Mark. Matthew, right?
Don't do it, yo. Jesus.
Jesus literally wept.
Yo, man,
Right
advise
now,
you to just
listening
come
to
over a
you,
little
like,
bit.
yeah.
Such
I'm
a
gonna like the beside her.
God knows some love him.
Jesus, yeah.
God knows some love
About
him.
to get
God
zapped.
knows I ramp me around.
Yeah,
Right?
them people that out there will present this too perfect of a
Mm-hmm.
you see me when I like say fun because some of them man they do it too. You mean? But yeah, these people that love to present perfect lives
Mm-hmm.
and that they don't fall and they are also how them do it too, they will say that too.
Mm-hmm.
Say, oh, I'm not perfect, and in that way try them still try present themselves as
Yeah,
perfect
yeah.
and not fallible. A fuck
Because
with them.
I saw him come off too. Like, yeah, I made a mistake, but God knows that
Yeah.
we're gonna work this through.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And I fling up him scriptures and I say, yo, you know, I say,
Devil.
I want fat black in your head, though, like.
So none of them man them tired of representing a fucking in blood clot movie them. None of them type of man them. I beat the girl them behind closed doors.
But now all your hand, I just got appear in your
As a man
life.
said she look like one of them girl them. Yo, one of them there, you know, she a go snap, you know, you just see it. And so wicked I got to him,
She
you know.
just a smile and say, yeah, man. And I say, I'm a fool now. Just wait. Just
Ew.
wait till I poison this.
Yeah, but do us
Wow.
do us a Javi could have relate to her a little bit and I say, yo, watch.
Done with
Yeah.
love. Here's your dinner.
Yo, it I just take couple of more of them incidents there. Why? And couple more of them embarrassment there for just now. Just watch. That girl there.
But
It's
me
either
hear-
that or she really like
but
brainwashed.
me hear
Like,
said she was
Not
kidding, you know.
life. She was what?
She was never on his page. She never made a public appearance with him like that. I
I
just
see him
know.
post couple like wedding pictures. So.
Yeah, but like she was never an active participant on his page until
You
now.
can see that.
You can't stand them make people fool up on social media here.
Relationship goals.
Yeah, I mean, how much blood clot
Listen.
relationship you know say I mash up you know. So
You know,
weedy,
say-
not so weedy and Quavo. Not sweet. I really thought they would have made it. If them not make it, there's no hope for love anymore.
Take care.
Man say, yo.
What's the worst?
Yo, the girl that choose the man that cheat, the man say, yo, you're not the woman I thought you were. Yo, them man, they're my hero. You're not the woman I thought. Me think so they accept the burning better.
You think take care hot?
Foo, girl.
Like, what's the worst way like a girl ever like say she done with you without actually saying she done with you? Cause take care means like I will never ever speak to you
Yeah,
ever
God
again.
be with you. You know what I mean?
Bless
The
up.
worst.
And how it was done. So, like you profess and she's like, okay.
Probably Zine. Yeah, Zine at.
Why?
Yeah, them say okay and KK at, but Zine.
Zine?
And it spells ZN too.
Yeah.
She even take the time to put the two E
Yeah,
there.
we don't have time for that.
Just Zine. I say, all right. I can read between the lines here. At your
good.
fuck. I must say, yo, just tell me now.
Yeah.
Just give me some feedback. Zine.
Yo, this not gonna work out, you know.
Why?
Them time they know say she been left for
she
a long
done.
time.
She done.
Long time.
Cause she could have gone like, I'm not doing it. She could have.
Yeah, like
but
what
she
you
say,
mean?
take care.
Yeah.
Oh, I ask Dennis if it a go wise. Who with the little bad vibes from this way? Lord, I'm inside, that's why them can this way. Pre, but them only see we on a display. Them only see we on a display.
Shoot from come with me a bit. Fox me a talk, I'ma see this daily. First line of the chorus, that I'm a favorite. Yo man steering, 24K rain. Coulda never change, not when me come Max fail. Family me said the link and great. Loyalty dusty them day.
Promise me I go kill you, for real. All of my dogs them grow rough, for real. Ever drive with the thing tuck, for real. Head mother we no take go, for real. Jockey them we no take talk, for real. Head boss marrow fly gun,